Alrighty then, welcome back to more Crimson High, and yes, I am still recording this, of course. I kind of shot myself with a foot on that one, making a video of what? I checked how many VTubers? 5,000, and now I gotta grab like at least like 1/10 of that. That's like 500. Wait, yeah, that's like 500. Oh boy, oh my days, holy shit! All right. I've already got like a framework, or you could say an outline of things. Not really a framework, but yeah, something to also I guess I would also planned out the intro for that video. My God, it's gonna be something. But yeah, go back to it, or as easy as it turned out to be. Welcome back to Crimson High. Subscribe, like, comment down below. I don't know when I'll upload this. Maybe this is gonna be already 2026. So happy New Year! Yeah. Or maybe not. I don't know what I'd be uploading in the consecutive days of December up to 31st, just right before New Year. Do I stream? I don't know. Do you know why I created the school newspaper? Bad things continue to happen as long as no one bothers to unveil them, right? You said something like that before. Yes. When I began to understand what was actually happening in our family, I also started to question why no one ever did anything about it. I came to the conclusion that no one bothered to look closely enough to even notice what was going on. That's why I decided to not be the same, to not ever ignore corruption or injustice of any sort. You were the first person to ever dig deeper, even if you just asked a simple question. You telling Reina about it though, and Reina afterwards talking to me about it, that was what I needed to take that one important step forward. That's some more. That's why I love you, Sen, and why I didn't mind giving you my first time earlier. Oh my days, that's what that scent was. But why? Wow, I'm glad that you think this way, Mana. There wasn't really a choice for me though, and I suspected that you were mistreated at home. I just could not do anything about it. Well, yeah, he could not do anything about it other than doing, man. Hey, listen, man, we don't need to talk about us right now, Sen. I know this came out of nowhere. Let's talk about it another time, okay? I just wanted you to know how I feel about you, especially after earlier. Okay. Thank you for telling me, Mana. We'll talk about this soon, once Hina is safe, okay? That's so beautiful, isn't it? Sure, yeah, but can we get back to planning now, please? Right. Okay, so you're saying there's not much in terms of security there, Mana? Nothing I know of, at least. But that's going to make it a hell of a lot of easier for us to get Hina out of there. Speaking of though, after what you've said, I'm slightly worried about Hina might not want to come with us. She's either going to be afraid of the same things you were afraid of. Any idea how we could convince her that she'll be reunited with you when we find her? Sorry, I'm like doing something with my eye here. I'd rather not force her out of there. I don't think that you need to worry about that with her. But I used to tell her stories about a kitten that would go out on adventures. If you mention Miriam the kitten to her, she will know that I trust you. But, Hina, she is, you need to be extra nice to her, okay? We get it, she's a child, alright? We got it. Yeah, sure, I'll be as nice as possible under the circumstances. Oh, that feels good. Mana, how many people can we expect to be there? If you go today, a couple of the boys and maybe a few others. The ones who are out for work won't be there. Do you have a number for me? 10? And how many of those are potentially dangerous? Maybe 6 or 7, but our patriarch and a bunch of the sons are usually in the basement or the backyard. What's in the basement? I don't know, I've never been allowed there. One time I tried to sneak down to find out, but they found me before I could see anything, and it feels weird to talk about what I'm feeling so good. I stop what I'm doing so that Mana can focus on the conversation again. They said they needed to make sure that I understand where I belong and how important obedience is. So I didn't get food for a week. Oh my God, that's just child abuse. Even if, okay, let's assume they're not doing child trafficking. That's child abuse 101. You know, that doesn't excuse them or anything. I understand. Sounds like whatever is going on down there is important to them. I'll have to keep that in mind. How many ways into the house are there? The front door, the back door, and all of the windows, I suppose. No cellars or roof entrances? None. Are the doors usually locked? Only the front door, since there's almost always someone in the backyard. Understood, that will not be much of an issue. Where in the house can we find your sister? There's a room where we would usually be together. She should be around there, you know. We tainted ones. Don't say that. You're perfect the way you are, kitten. I'm sorry, I won't ever do it again. Oh no, it's me who's sorry, kitten. I'm not good at dealing with this emotional stuff. It's okay, let's just move past this. Yes, let's do that. So the feline members of the family are together in one location? Usually. That should make things easier. Where is this room? On the ground floor. Closer to the front or back? Not far from the back door. Good. Is there anything else we should know, kitten? I don't think so. Anything you want to ask while we're at it, little cub? No, I think we've covered the most important things. I'd rather set up the comm link now and then head out. The sooner we get her out of there, the better. Yes, let me explain how it works. How it works. Grabbing both of our packs, Claus hands me mine and gives Mana the extra comm link, and I win provided. Their usage is astoundingly intuitive. It doesn't take us more than 5 minutes to set everything up. Mana and Claus leave and go into different rooms in Reina's house to test their connection. Things seem to be working as intended. A moment later, they come back and we go over a couple more details that come up. Eventually, everything is explained. All preparations are made. Claus has donned our weird adorable cat theme hat, and we're on our way out towards the address Mana gave me. In front of Reina's house, I'm in for a small surprise when Claus leads me over to a heavy motorcycle and hands me a helmet to put on. I guess we're going there in style. She sits down on the bike and tells me to hop on behind her and to hold on tight. When I place my hands on her hips to do so, she tenses up noticeably, doesn't relax even once during the whole ride. Guiding her through the already established comm link and short glances at the navigation app on my phone, we eventually end up in the outskirts of Akaimura. It's a rather rural area with lots of open land between the individual houses that rise up here and there. About a kilometer from our destination, I tell Claus to stop at a solitary bus station, even though we're not a bus. We get off our motorcycle, stash away the helmets, and walk the rest of the way to not alarm anyone preemptively. Oh, this is a bit cute. Is this a thumbnail? This could be the thumbnail, I'll be honest. This could be the thumbnail. Who knows? I know. A couple minutes later, we end up crouching down behind a wall surrounding the backyard of Mano's former home to go over how this is going to go down. Hamster! Alright, little cub, I'll sneak ahead into the backyard in a moment to assess the situation. My ability allows me more freedom of movement than a cloaker does you. Before we begin, there's one more thing we need to talk about though. What's that? When we found the target, I need you to take her and leave here without me. What? There's another element to this mission, something I need to do alone. Yeah, for SECS, yes. Your main priority is getting the girl out of here, understood? Yeah. Good, when you do, use the beacon from your pack and a car will come pick you up and the girl up within a few minutes. Take her to Mana and wait there for me. Should I not be able to make it there afterwards, I'll send you a message to let you know that I'm fine. You will be fine, right? You bet your sweet ass I'll be. They don't stand a chance against me. Still be careful, alright? I always am. Backup isn't far either. We'll leave the packs here and just take the most important things. I'll head in now. We'll keep you posted through the link. Yeah, good luck. She nods at me and then sneaks up towards the corner of the wall that's farthest from the actual house. A moment later, I hear her voice whispering in my ear. Hear me? Loud and clear. Me too. There's a group of 3 in the backyard. We could possibly sneak past them, but I'd rather take them out now to secure our exit. I'll come. Not necessary. Give me a moment. For a couple of seconds, I don't hear anything. Suddenly, the sounds of a short kerfuffle comes through the comm link. Then nothing again. Alright, coast is clear. Back where I went, there's a spot where you can jump the perimeter wall. You should be able to get in there easily. Gotcha. Sure it is one hell of a one. Yeah. If that's her wife, prepare to fight. Okay, alright. Sneaking along the wall, I get to a part where a tree stump allows me to climb it, like Claus said, and quickly hop over. While I do, I keep an eye on the windows of the upper floor to spot potential onlookers. luck has it that I'm able to make it into the backyard and over to Claus without seeing anyone in the windows. Doesn't necessarily mean that there was no one there though. I guess we'll know soon enough. I quickly cross the backyard and join Claus at the back door. Claus motions for me to hold for a moment while she does something to the door. No movement in the room right behind this door. We can head inside. Switch on the camera now, little cub. From here on, we will need Mana's guidance. Taking out the camera glasses, I put them on and activate them. How's the view, Mana? I can see the backyard clearly. Good. What can we expect in here, kitten? Behind the back door is a kitchen. From there you get into a hallway. Gotcha. Stay alert. We'll go in now. Alright, little cub, from now on, whispers only. The comm links will pick it up just fine. Yeah, I got it. Ready? Ready. Claus opens the back door for us and we head inside into a rather normal looking kitchen. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't something this normal. There is something that irritates me about this though. Claus. Yes? It's too quiet. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of people in here. You're right, Mana. I don't know. Normally there's always someone running around here. We'll find out. Come. Right behind you. Moving towards the hallway, we begin hearing faint, muffled sounds. I can't tell where that's coming from. You? My guess would be the closed door down the hallway. Agreed. Mana, what's behind the doors here? The one right in front of you is a bathroom. The one at the end of the hallway leads into the entrance area. Behind the curtain is our room. Where's the basement you mentioned? From here through the entrance area and to the left. Gotcha. Back to the kitchen. Use your cloaker. I don't know what alerted her, but I react immediately and do as Claus says, sneaking to a more dimly lit corner of the kitchen. The cloaker, once activated, dims all light in the kitchen for me, telling me that it's working. After a moment, I can hear footsteps coming closer to us. Those must be what Claus heard. Sitting in the corner, we wait for a couple seconds, unmoving. Who the fuck is that? Wait, it's the guy we punched, I think. It's the guy we clobbered. A young, rather lanky guy walks into the kitchen. Someone I feel like I know from somewhere, seemingly on his way to the backyard. Fucking Gramscian is fucking need to control everything and everyone. And Mana running away from here, little cunt. Once I'm the boss, I'll show those fucking animals how to behave. While I'm still sitting there listening to his ramblings, Claus next to me steers. She motions for me to stay put and then sneaks up to the guy herself. Claus rises up behind him and knocks him out in one fell swoop, not making a single sound besides a faint chop. She's good. Gently placing him on the ground, she attaches something to his neck and then motions for me to follow her. I deactivate my cloaker and together with Claus sneak back over to the hallway. Close one. Impressive work though. Yes, that was awesome. Itar is a huge asshole. Reina thinks he'll have one hell of a headache when he wakes up. Serves him right. Quiet now. We're not here to chat. Shutting up. Good. We'll sneak over to the other end now. I'll cover the big door. You check out the room behind the curtain. Yeah, ready when you are. Let's go then. Getting to position, I take a second to just listen if I can hear anything from inside the room before I peek in there. After listening for a moment, all I hear is what seems to be the soft and slow breathing of a single person. With all the gadgets Ivan gave us, I now could use something as simple as a hand mirror. Guess I'll use my phone to look inside carefully first. Starting the camera up, I take a quick picture from under the curtain. Looks like someone's sleeping on a mattress in there. Can't tell who it is, but it seems to be a woman. Mother. Your mother? Maybe we can... Don't, Sen. Keep the mission in mind. I know, Hina could still be in there though. We have to make sure either way. You're not wrong. Let me go in there. I'll not be immediately spotted should there be anyone else in there. Yeah. Well, someone could... Shh! No, just open those freaking curtains, man. Claus sneaks over and quietly opens the curtain. That wasn't quiet, buddy. Then sneaks inside once she's made sure that there's no one around either of the corners. Listening to my surroundings for any signs of approaching footsteps or the like, I take a glance through the curtain to give Mana some insight on the situation in there. How is she? She's alive. Claus sounds like she has an extremely hard time suppressing her anger and I get a sinking feeling in my stomach. Did this happen before, Mana? Suddenly, I feel a light tap on my shoulder. Hello? Who are you? Are you lost? I turn around and my heart skips a beat. Oh, it's just whoo! Hina! I can't do anything but stare at her for a moment. I'll do everything to protect this girl for the rest of forever. She moves silently. Impressive. I hear Claw's voice in my ear, but I barely register what she's saying. Hello, did you not hear me? She's super cute! Oh my god! No, I heard you. You're Hina, right? Who's asking? I'm Sen. I'm a friend of your sister. Big sis Emmy. Do you know where she is? No, sorry, sweetheart. I'm a friend of your other sister, Mana. Oh, big sis Mana. Do you know where she is? I do, and I can take you to her if you come with me. Are you one of the bad men who steal little girls? No, I'm not. I tell her about Miriam. Listen, Hina, Mana told me about Miriam and the story she used to tell you. Miriam? Yeah, alright. Man, this is a pretty good... Hina, shush. Why are you shushing me? I was a good girl, wasn't I? Get her out of here, Sen. Let me know once you've made it and leave the packs behind. Yeah, a very good girl, but we aren't allowed to be here. We? I have another friend with me. You'll meet her later. Can you come with me for now? I'll explain everything to you once we're out of here, okay? Okay. Do I need to tell mommy that I'm leaving? She's asleep. Now when I think about it, I read my YouTube channel as like either leapy, as sleepy, or a sleepy, like asleep, or asleep, or you could also call me M. That's really close to home though. That's like my first name. Close, really close. But I think I should tell her. No, don't worry about that. My friend will do that for you. Come this way. Man is waiting for you. Okay. On our way out, we come past an unconscious guy from before and Hina stops next to him, poking him repeatedly. Master Ita, are you asleep? He's asleep, yes. Try not to wake him, Hina. He's very tired. Okay, if you say so, but he should be sleeping in the bed. The floor is for trash like mommy and me. He always says so himself. Alright. Ooh. You're lucky there's a child here, brother. Let's fucking murder this man. Come now, Hina. While walking past the unconscious guy on the floor, I suddenly remember where I know him from. It was one of the guys harassing Okami a couple days ago. That and this whole situation makes it really hard for me to not kick his face in while he's sitting down there, but I hold back. Right now it's paramount to get Hina out of here. He'll get what he deserves eventually. Come, Hina. Suddenly one of the doors in the hallway behind me opens and I can hear footsteps and voices. Two men enter. They're standing around a unconscious woman talking. I'll come. Go, little cub. Get the girl out of here. What was that? Did you hear that? Be careful, Claus. Sneaking through the backyard, I take my little escortee to the part of the wall where we came in and lift her over it before climbing it myself. The comm link being sensitive enough, I can hear the men talking. I didn't hear shit. Did you drink too much of Graham's moonshine again? Oh, fuck off. Let me carry this whole piece of trash out of her instead of yapping. Gramps wants to make more money off of her before she's too old. Their conversation stops abruptly and I can hear the sound of a body falling to the ground. What the fuck? Where do you... Then another one. You pieces of shit won't lay a finger in her anymore. I walk a bit farther away from the property with Hina. After... This is still... I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on in that house. But it sounds horrible. After a decent distance, I stop because I feel the need to check in with Claus to make sure that she's alright and to let her know that we've made it out. Let's wait here for a moment, Hina. I need to talk to my friend. Okay. Claus, we made it out. Good, I've dealt with the two men too. I heard. Activate the beacon and then hide somewhere until you get picked up. What about you? I've got something else to do. Will you? Yes, I'll be fine. Backup is almost here. I'll close the comms link now. Alright, be careful. Yes. Is your friend invisible? No, she... well, sometimes she is, but right now she's just somewhere else. I was talking to her through a little knob I have in my ear. I can hear Mana through it too. Mana? Can she hear me too? Hello, Mana. I can. Please tell her I miss her, Sen. Yeah, she wants me to tell her that she misses you. Okay, I miss... Oh, this is so cute. How do you abuse someone like this, man? Like trying to abuse not even a normal cat. Normal cats... No, some cats... I have a pet cat as well. When she doesn't like... When it's not petting time, she's got that angry face, you know? She's got like... She's got that... She's like pouting. She's like... Whoa. I don't... No touchy. No touchy. I want to play. He's like, come on, brother. Why don't we go for a bit more of a walk, you know? Someone will come pick us up in a bit and take us to your sister. Okay. Do you know of any good spots where we could hide around here? Have you played hide and seek out here before? Maybe. I've never been here before. Never? Never. He hasn't ever been outside of her family's property since. I see. I hope you can protect me from all the evil people out here that want to hurt me. Can you do that? Are you strong? I'll make sure that no one's gonna ever hurt you again. Never ever? Yeah, never ever. Come now, we'll find a good spot to hide together. This is beautiful. While we keep walking away from the house, looking for a place to hide, I activate the beacon, a small handheld transmitter device that I've taken from my backpack. At some point, a little hand sneaks into mine, and when I look down at its owner, I'm greeted by a cute face smiling at me widely. I'll protect this girl at all costs. We walk a bit more in a nondescript direction. At some point, a jogging woman runs past us, and I tense up because Hina has her ears out, but the woman just smiles at us. Eventually, I spot a rundown hunting stand 50 or so meters away from the road that looks like it should be able to hide us for a while. With Hina holding into my hand, I walk over there and lift her up into it after making sure that it's not going to collapse anytime soon. Joining her in there, I sit down on the floor next to a ramshackle table to take a breather. As soon as I do, Hina climbs into my lap and leans against my chest. Oh, that's so cute! Huh, yeah it is. I hope she isn't taking the stress too badly. She seems fine, but... Is everything alright, Hina? I'm a bit sleepy. And you figured my lap would be the best place for a nap. It looked comfy, is it okay? It's fine, yeah. Whenever you want. Yay! Hina makes herself... Yeah, literally a cat turned to a... Like a human-like... Yeah. Myth. Let's go with that. Fuck me, I'm losing words here. Hina makes herself comfortable in my lap, and I automatically begin petting her head while my thoughts drift off. It's peaceful here. There are no sounds besides a few chirping birds and the odd rustling sound from the nearby woods. Feels nice after the excitement from 10 minutes ago. As exciting as it was, though, our mission was over way quicker than I expected it to be. Nywin's gadgets came in really handy for that. Especially the cloaker. I can relate to quote wanting to keep it. I do too. But probably not for the same reasons. I wonder if there's a way to convince Nywin to... Sen? Huh? Sorry, I got distracted by how peaceful it is around here. I wish I could be there with you, but I also can't wait for the two of you to get back here. Me too, Mana. Even though we're not really exposed in here, we're not that far from your former home. I can't shake the feeling that we're not quite safe yet. No matter how peaceful it feels. I know, it feels like the operation is too smooth. Especially it's his first operation. But then again, your so-called family probably has other problems right now, and we should be fine in here. What do you think Claus is doing to them? I really don't know. Apparently she's got another job to do there, but I have no clue what the job is. She's more than just a security person for our school, isn't she? I was wondering why you and her were working together on this, you know. She's part of that mysterious unit you and Rain are being so cryptic about too. That didn't sound like a question. It wasn't. It's my conclusion. Why else would you bring her in on this? Suddenly the peace and quiet we had so far gets interrupted by the sound of a car in the distance. Give me a second, Mana. There's a car. It could be our transport. Okay. Hina, sweet pea? Would you let me get up real quick? But it's so comfy. Nah, it's fine. I'll just pick you up with me. Yay! Getting up on my knees, I lift Hina up and take her into my arms, looking over the air to see if anyone approaches our position. I can't really see anything or anyone nearby. Remind me of a friend of mine, you know? I do? Yeah, her name's June. She tends to cling to me like a little koala too. What's a koala? Koala. It's a cute animal from Australia that climbs trees to eat their leaves. Koala. So? Yes, very good. Okay, what's Australia? Oh no, you don't want to know about what Australia is, little sister. You don't want to know about the freaking the Agartha of the real world. Do you know what a continent is? Nuh-uh, what's a continent? It's basically a huge island. This is really hard to explain without visual aid though. A light chuckle comes through the comlink. She'll keep asking you questions forever if you keep indulging her like that, Sen. That's something the two of you have in common, huh? She's worse than I am. Way worse. She wants to know so much about everything. Heh. Since I stood up with Hina, the car sound had gotten closer and closer until it stopped nearby just now. Are you talking to Big Sis Mana again? Yeah, she told me how much of a curious little kitten you are and that you'll keep asking questions if I let you. Hamster! Nihihihi! Nini Kuni? Nino Kuni? Nino Kuni? Oh dear, can I ask more then? Sure, it's not like we have anything else to do right now. Yay! Okay, so Australia's a place. Yeah, it's way down in the south. Where? I take a quick look at the sun's position. There, very far in that direction. And that's where the koalas are? Koalas, and yes. Koalas, yep. Can we go see them? Ah, this is so... It's kind of funny. It makes you think we're not in a really dangerous situation right now. I don't think we'll go to Australia anytime soon, but maybe I can take you and Mana to a zoo at some point. What's a zoo? Oh no, a place where animals live in. You know what? Never mind. On second thought, a zoo might not be the right place for you after all. Oh, poop, so I can't see the koalas. Koalas. How about I show you a video of them at some point? What's up? At that point, a familiar figure walks around the corner and into our view. Wait a moment, Hina. I think our ride has arrived. Video? Yep, okay. She's like, what the fuck is happening? Morgan, huh? Not whom I had expected. Sen, you're in there? Hey, Morgan? Yeah, we're in here. What's up? Right now, you. Mind coming down? Because believe it or not, I can get neck pain from craning my neck like this. You mean even though you're a Dullahan? Indeed, so would you be so kind as to come... Would you be so kind as to come down? So that we can get you back to the car. I want to get you out of here as quickly as possible. Sure, we're coming. Setting Hina down for a moment elicits some rather unhappy sounds from her, but she accepts it nonetheless, allowing me to climb out of the hunting stand and lift her down from there. Once I've done that, she immediately clings to me again though, and I find myself continuing to carry her around. There we go. How's her neck? Still in one piece. Thanks. Can we go now? Yeah, gladly. This way. Follow me. With that, she turns around and heads in the direction she came from. Thanks for picking us up, Morgan. How come it's you who's picking us up though? Wait, what the fuck? I'm having a... How come it's you who's picking us up though? Not that I'm not glad to see you, but I didn't expect it to be our transport. Ronan asked us since we are involved with this operation anyway. You're the backup, I take it. Yes. Kuro offers the clan's help with missions for your unit on occasion. She glances at Hina, smiling at her curiously. Whenever their goals align and she has one or more girls with useful skills for the respective mission at hand, she lends them to Ronin and the others as backup. Does she have that many members in her clan? No, it's comparably small actually. Including Kuro, there are only 14 vampires, with the majority of them being third generation. All of them are rather proficient at what they do though. You know about the generations, right? Yeah, it's been explained to me. 14 vampires is considered small, huh? That is small considering she's been alive for a long time, right? And she's part of a clan, so 14 vampires is actually really small. That's like a small family. Yes, it's like a family with an extended family, you know? Or an extended family. Yes, other clans have 10 times the amount of members and a bunch of ghouls on top. Before I can ask Morgan about what she just said, my cute luggage pipes up and asks me something instead. What's a ghoul? Oh, a vampire servant? Let's go with that for now. Explaining it in detail would take a bit too long right now. Okay, what's a vampire? Oh, they're girls that are similar to you in a way. Are they dirty too? No, neither are you. You're a little angel. Yay! What's an angel? Oh my days, this kid has been trapped in captivity and only knows basic hoo-has and words. Angels are, well, how about I let Mana explain that one to you later? Okay, no more questions? Damn it, man, another time, okay? I'll answer all the questions you have to my best ability when we have the time for it. Promise? Sure, yeah, I promise. I got one! I hope you know what you just did, Sen. I completely forgot that you're still seeing and hearing everything, man. Who's Mana? Hina's sister. I use my chin to point at Hina. I see. What do you mean by what I just did, man? It's become kind of a game for us to try and elicit promises from each other. We sometimes promises, you know, were all we had, you know. There's something we take very seriously. So unless you want to disappoint her for life, you better keep your promises to her. I'll make sure to keep that in mind. So anyway, what I wanted to ask before all of this, Kuro's clan doesn't have any ghouls? That's what it sounded like, at least. Correct. How come? Isn't that normal for vampire clans? She's got her reasons not to ever bite a man again. Something you can share? I'm admittedly pretty curious about this. I agree. Super curious. Super curious. Either way, let's see. Hmm. One of the oh, hamster on screen, huh? Is that? No, that's a hamster. That's a scarecrow. One of the less personal reasons that she simply doesn't like the idea of creating those things, no matter the circumstances. Death is way better than a life as a walking bag of rotting flesh. Her voice goes up by at least 2 octaves in a surprisingly good Kuro impression. Her words, not mine. So you disagree with her? Not at all. This stanza verse is actually one of the reasons why I demanded to be her partner. Her partner, as in business partner. Others would call my role that of a familiar, like Clan Anzu in their sheeple, and you demanded to be that? Clan Anzu, oh yes, but don't expect to see me wearing a maid uniform. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Anyway, yes, I demanded. Kuro and I haven't always gotten along that well, in fact. When we met, me and a couple of other Doulahans had considered roughing Kuro and her group up because she interfered with our job. But that's a story for another opportunity, preferably when it's both of us and we're in a more relaxed setting. You did a good job at extracting the twerp. Looks like she's taking a liking to you. What's a twerp? It's a word for... Hold up, weren't you supposed to not ask any more questions? Oops! Well, we're almost at the car anyway. Kuro will take over from there. She's here too? Yes, she wanted to tag along. And you'll stay here while she takes us to our destination. Huh, no, Kuro can't drive. She can't, isn't she? Old as feck, yes, but she's never learned it. I'll be driving and I have a strict no silly questions rule while I'm behind the wheel. Okay then. Alright. After that, we keep walking for a couple more meters in silence until we round a corner and arrive at a car parked on a dirt path. On the passenger seat sits a waving Kuro, beckoning us to get in the car. Opening one of the back doors, I put Hina in one of the seats and tell her to scoot over to make room for me. She giggles her little giggle and... wait, what? And moves barely enough for me to fit in next to her. Once I sit down, she takes my hand and wraps it around her shoulder, smiling at me happily. Morgan gets into the driver's seat and starts the car as soon as we're all seated. And with that, we're on our way away from the Ezra's house and towards Reina's place to reunite 2 sisters in freedom. Hi, you must be Hina. It's nice to meet you. Hello, who are you? I'm Kuro Kagekai. Maybe you've heard of me before? No? I see. I suppose it's no surprise given your upbringing. But a pretty lady and Mr. Sen have talked about you on the way here. That's something, I suppose. You can just call me Sen, Hina. Okay, can I call you something else too? Sure, I guess. What would you want to call me? Eduardo. Eduardo? Suddenly I hear Mana breaking into laughter over the comlink. Eduardo, she wants to call you Eduardo. Mind explaining that, Mana? It's the name I gave the prince in the stories I tell Hina, Eduardo, the brave lion prince. Why would she want to call me that though? It's actually too cute. She thinks I'm a prince. That's bloody cute, man. Eduardo would come to protect Miriam whenever she was in danger. I can see where she's coming from though. You are a bit like Eduardo and you did say that you would protect her. Eduardo. From that point on, there's only laughter coming through the comlink and I try my best to tune it out. What did you say? Who's Eduardo? Apparently, he's a prince. He protects Miriam from evil. Yeah, that. He's a lion prince in some of the stories Mana tells Hina from time to time, and apparently they've decided that I resembled him. That's so, yes? Uh-huh. Well, Eduardo, you did successfully rescue the little princess from the evil castle, so... congratulations. I ignore Kuro and redirect my attention back to Hina. Isn't there anything else you want to call me? Is Eduardo not good? No, Eduardo is very good, but there's already an Eduardo, isn't there? I wouldn't want to steal his name. Oh, I hadn't think of that. Wait, what the hell is that in front of us? Thought and don't bite your nails. Thoughts, yep. I'll ask Big Sis Mana for her name when I see her, okay? Sure, yeah, don't think about it too much though, just Sen is fine too. You won't convince her otherwise, Sen. She can be very determined if she set her mind on something. What is that in front of us? Is that a scarecrow? Anyways, Kuro, it's nice to see you. I didn't expect either of you to be here today. From what Morgan told me, I take it that part of her family is currently helping Claus? Yes, the Ezra family has been a sore spot for me for a while now, ever since I learned about their machinations. I see. If you don't mind me asking, why didn't you do anything about them sooner? If you already knew about what they do. I'd like to know that too. Things aren't always that simple, Sen. Even though their operation is comparably small one, they still have connections to powerful groups. And their protection. Usually I try to go about things a bit more subtly than this to not stir the pot unnecessarily. Sneaking in stealthily and extracting a girl is not subtle in your books. Yes, there were plans in motion to get the girls out of there one after another, in a way that no one would be able to trace things back to my clan. Of course, the people in charge would have suspected that it was us and who had their fingers in it, but without any proof, they couldn't have done much. There's a weird kind of civility between us and the church. It's more of a cold war than anything, for the most part at least. Politics. But at least they were working on it already, I guess. I see. Isn't this kind of a problem for you then, though? Perhaps. But you being a new player in the game means that the consequences won't be too grave. If anything, you have some freedom in what you do and they have to suck it up. In that sense, it was very lucky for me that young Mana met and confided in you. Why do you sound so proud when saying that? Do I? Shush, Momo. I have my reasons. Let's just say I like it when a plan succeeds and makes things fall into place. I raised an eyebrow at her. You reminded me a lot of Miss Hirano just now. Uraha? Who do you think she got it from? She winks at me without elaborating any further. Anyhow, you did good, Sen. I'm glad to see that you were able to hold your own and successfully extract little Hina. Thank you. I'm glad I was too. In retrospect, it wasn't all that hard though. Their house just being a well-normal house was a real blessing. I'm not sure how I would have fared if there had been actual hurdles there. Ultimately, Claus did most of the work and I just assisted her. It's nice to see that you're self-aware enough to realize that. It'll come in handy going down the line, and will help you improve a lot faster than some others. And don't sweat just being an assistant to Claus. She needed someone to have her back and you did a good job at that. This was your first mission after all. I agree. I think Claus knows that Sen would not be able to fully assist, but it would also be easier. She's more of a, I'm gonna go in there, snap some necks, we're good. Getting someone out is a bit more difficult, unscathed, but having someone to help you with that, I think, is lifting burdens from her shoulder. Alright, I'm not sure what Ronin has planned for you, but your first real mission will probably have you and your partner responsible for everything. My partner, huh? I'm still not sure who that actually is. She didn't tell you? No, my former boss, Nao Nakano, said she and I would be partners when she told me about my new position, but since she's an Inquisitor too, it's not going to be her. That's what I figured, yeah. You'll find out at some point soon, I suppose. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah, I'm mostly curious to be honest. I get it. Oh, adorable. When will we be there, Momo? Oh wait, that's fucking man, oh man, the man from Japan. Let's go in a couple minutes. Very good. Should we go get a bratwurst afterwards? I mentioned there being a new place with amazing German food downtown. Fine with me. Are they going to join us there? She sent me a message about being hungry while you were fetching those too. That's why I'm asking. Alright. I'm not driving back there to pick them up though. We both know that you won't leave them hanging, Momo. Alright. Are you excited to see your sister again, Hina? I have a sister too, you know. You have? How old is she? The last time I saw her, she was 17. When was that? A long time ago. Do you miss her too? I do. I wish I could see her again too. Be nice to your sister and listen to her, okay? Yep, I always listen to Big Sis Man. In response to that, I hear Mana scoffing and chuckling. Apparently Hina wasn't completely honest there. That's a good little girl. We're almost there, Kuro. It's around the corner. Gotcha. We'll just drop you off, Sen. Gotta collect our girls and then go grab a bite to eat. Alright, yeah, that's alright, Kuro. Thanks for coming to get us. You too, Momo. Morgan? Heh. Sure, thanks, Morgan. You're welcome. The car comes to a halt in front of Reina's house and we prepare to hop out. Maybe think about the maid uniform again though. Could be interesting. Just saying. Ah, fuck off, you tool. I don't know what this is about, but I'm all for it. Ask Morgan. I gotta reunite some sisters now. See ya, Kuro, Morgan, and thanks again. Bye. Come, Hina, let's get you to Mana. Okay. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Hopping out of the car, take Hina by the hand and lead her over to Reina's house, turning off the comlink and camera glasses on the way. As soon as we're at the door, Reina opens it and ushers us inside towards a waiting Mana. As soon as we enter the living room and see Mana, Hina runs towards her and they embrace each other. Big sis Mana! Hey little one, I've missed you. Me too, I have questions. Ah, do you? So many. You can ask all of them. Come, let's sit on the couch. Can we? Is that okay? Yes, we can even sleep in a super comfy bed now. Are you sure? But that's not where trash belongs. Itaru is an idiot. You and others have told us a lot of wrong things, Hina. You are not trash. Sen says I'm a little angel. I heard that and he isn't wrong. What's an angel? He said to ask you. Okay, how about this? I'll show you to my room instead and then I'll answer all your questions, alright? You have a whole room to yourself? Okay, come. While those two leave the room to celebrate the reunion in peace, I cast a glance over at Reina. Instead of the happy smile I'm expecting to see, however, I find her watching the scene with an expression on her face that can only be described as heartbroken, and suddenly a lot of pieces fall into place. Her guest room, her strong reaction to Hina still being with her family, all the small hints she gave throughout our conversation. Quietly I address her. You miss her a lot, don't you? What? Your sister. Yes. I'm sorry, Reina. I wish I could bring her back too. I wish it was that easy. What happened to her, if you don't mind me asking? She met the wrong people. She changed after meeting them. Now I'm so sorry. When did she pass? No, she's not dead, I think. My sister isn't dead, Sen. She's not? I suppose I can see what made you think that. But no, Rai is still alive. Rai Ghoulie? Then why? Wait, Rai? Yeah, my sister is a vampire and a rock star. Your sister is Rai Ghoulie? My surprise, I yelled that out a bit louder than I usually would have. The one and only. She's still alive and popular like that. How come she's not around anymore? Also, did you say she's a vampire too? Once again, I immediately blurt out what comes to mind. She is, and that's where the problem lies. A lot of the more conservative vampire families still hold on to the tradition that new girls need to leave their old lives behind once they are adopted. It's idiotic in my eyes, but Rai abides by it and I don't blame her for it either. She has the right to make her own decisions. It's just she was taken from me so suddenly. We didn't even have the chance to say goodbye to each other. I assume you tried to contact her despite the rule? Of course, they've completely isolated her from the public though. The only time where she goes out is during her concerts. And the security during those is very tight. I've tried that angle too. They know who I am and won't let me get anywhere near close enough to talk to Rai. As if she hadn't had a hard enough life already before them ripping her away from me. Those rotten Anzos. Anzo, as in Clan Anzu. Right, their newest puppet is in Toka's class. Of course you would know of them. Yes, Clan Anzu Rai Ghoulie is of course just her artist name. She goes by Rai Anzu in private even though she should be Rai Vyugamine. But wait, I thought they only took in girls with a certain... Oh, so you know about that too. Yeah, Aki told me a lot about the clan. What? She did? Why? How? You're a man. You should have an even harder time talking to any of them than I do. It's a whole story, one that I don't think I should share. Not all of them are like that though. There are two factions inside of their clan. Hold up, what do you mean factions? The clan is apparently split into two camps. The one who support Lilith Anzu's direction in one, the ones who oppose it in another. By direction you mean her vendetta against men, yes. But did I not know that? What else don't I... Reina? Huh? What? Do you want to talk to Aki about Rai? She kind of owes me a favor or two. Reina lunges forward and grips my jacket with a ferocity I did not expect from her, and a slightly unhinged look in her eyes. She does, and you would really use that to ask about Rai. Yeah, of course, if I can help you that way. You do that for me and I'll happily fuck your brains out all day, every day, said. Oh my days! Together with Mana, if that's what you want, or anyone else, I don't care. Just please help me get back my baby sister. Whoa. The moment I heard the F word, I'm already agreeing. Not to say that the offer isn't enticing or anything, but I'd rather you do that because you want to, not because you feel indebted to me. Sure, yes, you know, I think you're hot. I told you that. I'm interested before. Just earlier today, if you remember, right before the deflowered mana. Please, Sen, would you do that for me? Please, 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 please. You can have my butt too. I kind of like it in there anyway. Flipping the script on her, I grip Reina by the shoulders. Reina, calm down. I'll help you no matter what. You don't have to whore yourself out to me like this. For now. I like you, alright? You saved my life just over a week ago. I owe you at least that much. But I need to make sure. I thought I was all out of options. I need you to do this for me, Sen. I saved your life. And I will. I promise I'll at least talk to Ake about it when I see her again this week. I'm not sure about how much she can tell me or what she can do for you. But I'm confident that she'll at least be willing to help. I'll do it anyway. Bring me back my sister and I'll be yours to do with as you please. Whenever you want, no questions asked. Have you heard of free use before? It's a fetish where, oh my god, where Reina. It's really interesting, you know. I've been curious about it for a while and Reina, this is not to convince you, Sen, but because you'll deserve it. And because I find the thought of surrendering myself like that incredibly hard. I had just changed my underwear after you and Claus left, and now I need to change it again just from thinking about you having your way with me whenever you please. I can't believe I read that. Especially after seeing you in action earlier. Are you sure you're not just saying that? 100%. Wanna feel for yourself? Maybe? Give me your hand. I hesitantly extend my hand towards her and she snatches it and pulls it towards her crowd. Alright, welcome back. So they continue talking and, you know, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, the meme, finger, butthole. Yeah, kind of, but I know you're right. Don't fret, Sen. Soon you can have all of me, whenever you want. Now pull your hand out of my pants and give it to me. Okay? Oh my days, censor that. Taking my hand into both of her hands, she guides my wet middle finger towards her mouth and takes it fully in, licking it all over. Alright, welcome back. Another quick cut. They clean some stuff. You'll let me know as soon as you learn something about Rai, right? Yeah, of course. Now it makes a lot of sense why she has posters in her shirt. I thought she was just a massive fan. But then with the green eyes? Yeah, of course. Again, I can't promise anything since I don't know how much say Ake has in her clan, but I'll do what I can. I understand that there's only a slim chance of success. That's still better than what I had before, though. I trust you to do your best. Thanks, Reina. How about we go check in on your roommates now? I'll probably leave shortly after, but I'd like to at least say goodbye to them. Of course, I'll take you up to them and then go change my underwear again after taking a shower. Just let yourself out once you've talked to them. You should have been here often enough by now to find your way. Sure, yeah. Reina leading the way, we head upstairs and towards the door right next to the guest room I had woken up in just a week ago. Entering the room, I'm greeted by a fairly normal-looking bedroom with only a few personal belongings. Not too surprising given that Mana's only been here for about a week too. What is surprising, however, is that there's no Mana or Hina to be seen anywhere in the room. Mana, where are you two? Next door. I'm showing Hina her room. Ah, of course. Just head over there then, Sen. We figured the guest room would suit nicely for someone Hina's age. Sure, yeah. And call me when you learn something about Rai or need me for anything else, alright? On any time. Will do. Thanks, Reina. Enjoy your shower. You know, I think I will. I'll text you when I have your test results, alright? Yeah, that's fine, Reina. With that, Reina gives me a kiss on the cheek and then heads off towards where I presume her bedroom is. I, on the other hand, take a quick look at my phone to see if I've got any messages from Claus. Nothing, at least not from her. There are a couple other notifications I'll have to deal with later. I hope she's alright. Putting my phone away again, I turn the other way and towards the former guest room, which apparently has been repurposed into a child's room. Eduardo! I turn around and leave. No, he's gone. Now I can't tell him. I get curious and turn around again, heading back in. Tell me what? I asked Mana about what to call you, and the result of that was Eduardo again? Ha! No? I just wanted to call you that one more time. Alright, what's the new name then? Daddy! That's not what we, I turn around and leave yet again. No, I gambled and lost everything. Why did you call him that, Hina? I don't know, I felt like it. You can come back in, Sam. I head back in. How did you know I was still out there? You wouldn't just leave like that. Also, I kind of saw your shadow under the door. Oh, what she's actually supposed to call you is your big brother. That's not much better, is it, given how you grew up? I think it's actually the opposite, especially because of how we grew up. It should be good for her to call you that. Neither of us has a particularly good opinion of our so-called brothers. I think giving her someone to put that role in a better light could be good for her. Although with that in mind, Daddy probably isn't that bad of an idea either. I guess I can see where you're coming from with that, but Daddy, really? Could there be a chance for Victoria after all? Victory, Hina, Victoria is a foreign girl's name. Victory? Yep, I knew that, of course. Can you really say no to this face, Sen? Oh, damn it, Mana, why wait to make me feel like a dick for not allowing it? That is just weird though. Oh, poop. But I don't have any siblings, so being called your big brother isn't so bad, I guess. Yay, big brother! You're lucky that you're adorable, you know that? Alright, I got a big brother? What's a dick? Alright, it's a game, being a dick. Oh, I gotta really finish that. We're gonna just have to rip off the band-aid and just play it, I guess. Mana will explain that to you once I'm gone. Oh, poop. Is now the time for questions? Sorry, Hina, but no, I actually just came up here to quickly check in on you and then say goodbye because I need to head home. But you promise. I promise to answer your questions another time. Yes. And I will. Next time we see each other, okay? Then we have lots of time for all the questions you can think of. Is that allowed? Another time doesn't necessarily mean now, so yes. I need to remember that. Will you come visit us here? Yeah, or are you gonna come over? Is the invitation for both of us or just inviting my little sister? Both of you, obviously. Good, I'm curious to see where you live. Feel free to come over whenever. Just send me a message first to make sure I'm actually home at the time. Yes, of course. Oh, and I'm not living alone? I guess it's something you should know. Are you with your parents? Oh, no, not that. I'm actually living with Suzu and June. And June is from Suzu's class too, if you didn't know. I know her. Why are they living with you though? It's a longer story, but to sum it up, they both needed a place to stay and I had the room. So you're doing it for them? For what Reina does for Hina and me? I guess, yeah. You should team up and open a shelter for homeless girls. That would be quite the turn of events, wouldn't it? At this point, I'm pretty much at capacity though. There's not much room in my apartment for someone else. Or in my bed, which is something Mana should probably know about too. Is something wrong? Not directly, but I feel like I should be honest with you here. I'm kind of involved with both of them too. Involved? Like, do you mean you have sex with them? Oh my days! No, I haven't had sex with either of them. Yet? Okay, that's interesting, but why are you telling me that? Do you want me to help you with them? No, what? No? I figured you might want to know given what happened between us earlier. And what you told me about your feelings for me, and yeah. Why would I need to know that? It's between you and them. The only thing I need to know is that you don't start selling any of your kids. Aren't you jealous at all? No, it's not like either of them are trying to take my food or anything. If you want to be a patriarch, you can be a patriarch. You'll make a good one, I'm sure. I'll gladly give you as many kids as you want. Damn! Unless you sell them. I see, we might have to talk about this topic some more in the future. Maybe a bit soon, yeah, maybe when the two of you come over. Speaking of, I should really get going, unless either of you need something from me before I go. No, Sen, you did more than enough for the two of us. Wait, let us get up to properly say goodbye. Me first. What are they gonna do? Hey, little one. Hello, big brother. Still weird. Is a hug okay? You don't need to ask, just hug away whenever you feel like. Yay! Can you carry me around again soon? I like that, Dad. I like that. Yep. Will ya? Sure. See? Listen, children that talk like this, it's because they get abused. They don't get enough socialization with people at their age. Sometimes, most likely with just adults. When a child is more with adults, right? They grow up a bit too fast. You might think, oh, that's an advantage or disadvantage. That really depends. That's like risking it, you know? They might grow up being antisocial, or they might grow up... why would they be antisocial? Well, because they can't really relate to the other kids. Growing up, developing at their age. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking too much. I'm exposing myself. Sure, yeah, maybe the three of us or four, if Reina is up for it, can go on a short trip at some point. Then I can carry you whenever you want. Okay, what's a trip? Oh, I meant that all of us can go somewhere nice together. Like Kittyland? It's from our stories. Oh, well, not Kittyland per se, but a similarly nice place. I'm sure we'll find something that you like. Okay, thanks for being my big brother. Big brother? Don't worry about it, sweet pea. Now I need to say goodbye to your sister though, otherwise she'll get sad. Yep, you need to be nice to Big Sis Mana, she's the best. I agree, Mana's awesome. Yeah, with that sloppy toppy and that fucky, you know? Alright, getting up from the floor, I direct my attention towards the other sister. Hey kitten, how are you feeling? Happier than I ever thought I would feel. I can kiss you, right? Same as with Hina, no need to ask. Without saying anything else, she gets on her toes and pulls me into an intimate kiss that is somewhere between chase and a full makeout session. Small moments escape her as she seems to be enjoying herself. We kiss for an unknown amount of time and revel in the feeling of having the other close. As all moments do, this one has to end eventually, though. That was... I'll miss you, Sen. I'll miss you too, Mana, but as I said before, you can come visit anytime. And we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, flying through the sky. Little Einstein. Alright, also that, yeah. You can always text me too, send me pictures of new outfits, for example. Or any pictures for that matter. The outfit looks really good on you, by the way. Thank you, Sen. I'm glad you like it. What about mine? Yours look very nice too, Hina. You're a very cute little kitten. Nee? Well, anyways, I'll head out now. Call or message me if you need me. Thank you, Sen, for everything. I wink at her before I turn towards the door. Exiting the room, I leave the two of them alone and begin making my way towards the front door of Reina's house. Big Sis Mana? What is sex? Oh no. Looks like Mana's going to have her hands full from now on. On my way outside, I may or may not dawdle a bit in hopes of catching Reina running around in nothing but a towel. But I don't get lucky in that regard. Well, I shouldn't get too greedy anyways. Claus? Stepping outside into the nice evening, I find Claus in the process of parking her bike. Claus, hey, I'm glad to catch you before I leave. Little Cup, I already heard you got here well. Is the kitten alright? She seems pretty unfazed, yeah. What happened to her face? The basement was bad, Sen. Real bad. Why? What happened down there? Are going to be at HQ tomorrow? I was planning to, yeah, why? Text me when you are. We can report to Ronin together. I'll tell both of you about the basement together. I don't want to hear about the basement. That sounds awful. Don't want to talk about it more than necessary. That bad? Worse. But right now, I mainly just want to forget about it. Anything I can do for you? No, I need a bath and a bottle of whiskey and to just get this day over with. Thanks, though. And by the way, you did a good job, Little Cub. You didn't cause any problems for me. That's your definition of a good job? It's more than can be said about most other jobs during their first mission, you know? Usually it's tons of questions, not following orders, things like that. You only hesitated once and you had a good reason for it. Not a bad result at all. But now I need to get my face stitched up. Or maybe get me some of that crazy medicine Reina came up with if she has some more of it. Might check in on the kitten too. We'll talk more tomorrow, Little Cub. Yeah, take care, Claus, and thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. She turns to say something but hesitates. She never does though. Instead, she shakes her head and walks past me towards Reina's door. See you tomorrow, Sen. See ya, Claus. Man, I like her character. Not wanting to stand around in front of Reina's house for no reason. I get going myself too. Heading towards my apartment. Just like my way over here earlier, the way back isn't particularly exciting. I walk home casually thinking about the past few hours. At one point, I spot Yukari in the distance and wave to greet her, but she's too engrossed in something on her phone to see me. Not really being in the mood, nor having the surplus energy to cross the street and go say hi, I just keep walking myself too. Sometimes it's fine to just move along. One, there he is. I still can't get over how useful that ability is. Hey, Sen. She's so OP, man. She's a tracker. She could feel if Sen was an assassin, she'd know immediately. She's like, this man is close, like real close, like right there at that door. Stepping back into the apartment, I find the girls sitting on the couch chatting with each other. To my surprise, they've already put all the furniture back to how it was before. If I had to guess it, I'd say it was probably to be able to watch TV or something like that. Oh, everything alright, cutie? Yeah, just a bit of vertigo. I think I just got up too quickly. Vertigo? Vertigo! Make sure to drink enough, especially in this weather. It's already better though. Good, I'm glad to hear that. What were you girls doing? Nothing. We finished a show on Beanflix a couple minutes ago and didn't start anything new since June said you'd be here soon. I wish I would know where you are at all times too. I'm glad you don't. It's weird enough that one of you can do that already. Are you sure you don't want to have a GPS tracker implanted for me? Whoa. Yeah, no thanks, I'm good. Have you two had dinner already? Not yet, we were waiting for you to come back. Well, that's sweet of you. How about I cook us something then? I've recently been taught how to do that. Ooh, I would love that. Me too. What are we having? I got things for a nice stew. How does that sound? Cool with me? That sounds good. Alright, great. I'll go take a quick shower and change into something lighter before I start prepping. I wanted to take a shower before dinner too. Is there enough time for that? Sure, yeah. Dinner's going to take a bit to make. I guess you could also join me. No, wait, bad idea. Oh, sorry cutie, we both know where that would lead. It's probably not a great idea right now. Why is that? Are you on your period? No! We don't get those. But it's also because I'm a vampire that showering together is a bad idea. It's dangerous for us to do sexy things with boys, so Senna and I shouldn't do anything like that really. Oh, okay. Can I shower with you then? Freaking June is so innocent, I can't really hate her, you know? She just... It's like... There's no malice between it. There's no trying to get that advantage of because of these reasons or shit, you know? She just wants to. No, I can't, but I'm not a vampire. Or am I? If you shower together, he'll finger you. And you said I could, watch? Yes, that's true. You also said you'd join in and show me. Maybe. I think Suzu's right, Sen. It would be unfair to not include her. I guess so. Yeah, looks like I'll be showering alone then. Sorry. It's fine, cutie. I'll hop under now, though, if you don't mind. They don't mind. A moment later, I've got a new set of clothes with me and head into the bathroom to clean up. While I'm in the shower, I keep wondering about why both of them seem to be thinking that showering with me would inevitably lead me to fingering June. From that thought, it's not very far to thinking about the act of fingering June itself, and oh my god, man. Being a bit too exhausted from the day though, I decide against taking care of it myself and just let it calm down on its own. After a couple of minutes of just standing there and letting dirt and tension get washed away, I stop the shower, do my thing, and then head back out to the girls. In the living room, I find June sitting on the couch on her phone, while Susie seems to be in her room, probably to get her sleepwear. Making my way into the kitchen, I begin grabbing different kinds of vegetables and a knife to cut them up. Alright, I hope you're hungry because this is going to be a feast. Or so I hope, at least. I'm going to take a shower now, okay? Sure, cutie, take your time. As I said, dinner's going to take a bit. Okay. I really hope this stew turns out well. Would be kind of awkward if we had to eat something bland or burnt or something. At that point, I'd probably just order some pizza again. Let's hope I can manage a simple stew. From what Mariko said, it shouldn't be too hard. I would have already cut myself 10 times. Have you tried cooking before? Not really. Mom always said I'm too carefree and don't take knives seriously enough. I mean, are you? I think so. I just don't see the big deal. It's not like I'm gonna chop my whole finger off when cutting a tomato. You can hurt yourself pretty badly even without cutting something off though. If you cut it through a tendon, for example, you can seriously impair your ability to move your finger, even permanently, depending on how things heal up. You wouldn't want your hand to look like a claw all the time, would you? No, I guess I wouldn't want that. That's why you need to be careful with knives and other sharp or dangerous objects. If you respect the tools you're using, you're going to have a better time using them. How do you know so much about that? From Police Academy. Oh, the movie? Gun safety is a big deal there, and I guess I took the lessons to heart. If something can easily kill you, it's smart to be careful when handling it. I think I understand. Good. You have only one life, and I would hate to lose you. Please be careful. Suzu, is there another spider? Are you alright, Suzu? Suzu, I'm coming in. Suzu? Oh no. Shit. Suzu, fuck. June, oh my god. Is this the shower scene you're saying? What you're saying? Oh my days. She's, Suzu, hey, can you hear me? What happened? She passed out? Shit, unconscious, but at least she still has a pulse. What's wrong? Ah, Suzu! I need you to bring me a towel and my phone, June, quickly. Yeah. It's going to be fine, Suzu. You're going to be fine. You have to be. Here. Come down here and sit behind her head. I need you to put the towel under it. My phone? Here. Quickly looking up Reina's contact, I call her and put her on a speaker next to me so that June and I can tend to Suzu's wound as best as possible. She must have slipped? Something scared her? Or she then lost it? I don't know. Careful, we can't move her head too much. Try to pull the towel under there. Sen, have you already? Reina Suzu slipped in the shower and she's unconscious and bleeding heavily from her head. Okay, calm down, Sen. I need you to listen to me. She's locked the fuck in. This is why we're banging Reina. I mean, this is why we love Reina, okay? I take a deep breath, trying to calm my nerves as best as possible. I'm listening. I'll need you to send me your address as soon as we hang up. It's going to be a few minutes until I'm at your place, though. I'm not sure that she has a few minutes, Reina. She's bleeding a lot. Head wound sent to do that. Yours was the same last week. However, there's something you can do while I'm on my way. What is it? Give her blood. That should make her natural regeneration kick in. What? Blood? I don't have any packs here. Reina, I'm thinking I can use my own, right? It's a risk, but yes, use your own blood. Feed it to her, but make sure that she doesn't drink from you directly. Oh my god. You're bloodletting yourself? Oh my. Put it in a cup or something. And by all means, be careful. We don't know how she's going to react to it. Yes, of course. Anything else? No, make sure it gets in her mouth and pray that she swallows at least some of it. Will do. I'll send you the address now. Yes, I'll be over as soon as possible. Ending the call, I hand my phone over to June. June, you know my address, right? Yes? Send it to Reina. I'll be right back. Okay. Handing June my phone, I jump up and run into the kitchen. My mind is filled with one word only. Suzu. A knife and a cup. A cup and a knife. I grab a cup and the knife I had just used to cut vegetables. I would have cleaned that knife first, but yeah, fuck it. Suzu. Place it. I would, personally speaking, you know? Maybe at least run it down with water. Placing a cup on the counter, I hold my arm over it. Suzu, and one quick, oh my god, man. One quick motion, I pulled the knife across my forearm and cut into my own flesh, ignoring the excruciating pain it causes me. Suzu, come on, bleed faster. It will. His adrenaline is spiked right now, so his body would react and also heal faster. Suzu, I can't lose her. Oh my god, stop, man. Stop cutting yourself. Jesus H. Oh my god. I'll have to like black and white that part right there. You know, just like what they do in TV. Steph, Amarok, anyone's watching, you know, like Banchu, anyone's watching right now. Is it the same with your cable TV or channels in your area, or in your I don't know, because they would dub the movie into their local language, right? Let's say it's Chinese and make it in Filipino or whatever, or let's say it's in Korean, whatever, and then bloody scene comes up, black and white. It'll heal in a moment anyways, right? Suzu! Fuck, come on, just a bit more. You better not. I thought he was gonna cut himself three times the charm. Lucky charms, boyo. After a moment, the cup is almost full. Grabbing it, I quickly head back into the bathroom. Suzu, I'm coming! By the time I'm back in the bathroom, the wounds on my arm have already healed up, and what's left is just some blood.